Here's a quick review of the 3 key areas of our Baton Rouge market. This month, let's start with Ascension. As I said last month, buyers writing contracts were finally moving upward. Note the red demand line I highlighted for you. That movement saw inventory drop to a rolling 2.5 months to sell all that's on the market. The unfortunate news is comparing this month's activity over last month's. Buyers writing contracts is down by 55%. So there's 2.5 months of inventory, though. It's still considered a seller's market, especially if you have a home priced at or below the average selling price of $328,000 for Ascension. In Baton Rouge, you can see that last summer, buyers writing contracts fell like rolling down a ski slope, despite a lot of sellers bringing their homes to the market. You can see the gap with the yellow lines on this graph, and this caused inventory in East Baton Rouge to increase. The good news is that since January, the gap between what's coming on the market and what's going under contract is shortening, which is good. This is the market with 3 months of inventory that is most balanced for buyers and sellers. The average price here is $306,000, and that's good news. The pendings months to date compared to March is equal. In Livingston, you can see that buyers writing contracts, and we call them pendings, has increased every month since its bottom in January. The average selling price here is $263,000, but buyers' demand is cooling so far month to date as compared to March. So we see inventory pushed to 3 months by the end. I know you hear a lot of noise about a housing crash or falling prices. Take a look at the chart called Baton Rouge Home Price Annual. The yellow and green one that you see is the Baton Rouge metro area. Since 2000 has seen an appreciation average of 3.9% a year. That means we should be seeing the average sales price of $325. Yet in 2022 we were at $291, but so far we have seen it jump to $297. So still things are a little below where we should be, but a lot of people aren't upside down like in 2006 and 2010. Secondly, sold prices are increasing, not decreasing. This doesn't hold true for every neighborhood, but for the majority. There's no doubt we are returning to a pre-COVID market, as you can see in the other graphs I prepared. And we will see less homes sold, and that's not a bad thing. Balance is good for everyone. If you or a loved one wants to buy, this is likely the best shot of having good choices. And if you are thinking of selling, you'll want to put that into action now with a professional like me. And a great pricing strategy before demand seasonally drops once school starts. I'm always here to dig deeper on this with you as it relates to you. See you in May.